Hi everybody, and welcome to update 4 of the World War II group build. Now the group build is a month and a half old. It's already been very popular, so there's been quite an uptake, which is great. So it means a lot of work to keep track of, but it means there's plenty going on. Hopefully while I'm saying this is a few stats appearing on the screen to show you how many kits have been built, finished and still ongoing and other things like that. So it's been a very busy group build so far. Life sometimes gets in the way, but I hope I've kept track of everything I should. Mentions this update will be firstly Larry Schmidt. He's the sort of person who likes to build short run kits, so he usually ends up being the rarer types. So far he's built something that isn't so rare, a P-39 Aerocobra. He's also built a Howard, I think, DGA trainer and a Umbra T-18, an Italian trainer aircraft. So they're done and finished, they're looking great. He's also started a fourth kit, a Fleet 16 Finch, which is an indigenous Canadian trainer type. So that's great to see some of the rarer aircraft being entered. So thank you, Larry, for those. Jamie of Jaimerote YouTube channel, quite a prolific builder, has been entering things. Lots, 7 or 8 I think so far. Off the top of my head there's a Hurricane, a Spitfire, a BF-110, a Comet, a P-26 Peashooter, I think there's a tank or two. I can't remember just off the top of my head exactly, but quite a lot. But he's not sacrificed quality for quantity. He seems to be able to pump out well-built kits at quite a rate, so it's great to see lots coming from him, and there's usually a YouTube video for each one. So thank you, Jamie, for those. I'll put a link to your YouTube channel below. Byron Bowman has built a P-51B from Hasegawa in 1/72 scale. He's done that in the colours of Old Crow, which is a well-known warbird. I've seen that airplane in action myself, flying. It's a good-looking kit. He's done a nice job of it. It's nice and clean and looks very good. Thank you very much for that, and I believe now he's starting on an Edward P-39. So thank you, Byron, for those. The last person I'll mention who's taking part is Jordan Collier. He came to my attention when watching an Alex modelling video. We had a brief chat about modelling, and he said he wanted to take part in the group build, and he has done. He's, I think, mostly finished, or maybe finished, an ME-262, the one with a large cannon, the large gun. I think it's 50mm cannon on it for taking down bombers. That, I think, may be finished. I'm not entirely sure. You'd have to remind me, Jordan. He's also started something else with large guns on it, a Ju-87G, the Cannonvogel, the anti-tank Stuka. Started building that, and also building alongside that a HE-162A Salamander. That's the Tamiya 138 kit, and having watched him put some of that together, it's made me want to go and get one, because it's a really nice looking kit for something that is, you know, it's not a recent kit, and it's an interesting subject because it's a rarer jet from the era. So thank you, Jordan, for those. I'd also like to mention for him that he is part of AZ-802, the Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, I believe it is. They're currently trying to raise funds for new uniforms and the like, and so I said I'll just put a quick link below to his page just to raise awareness of that. I'm not saying you should go there or do anything, but I'd like to put a link on there for him for that page. So there we go, Jordan. There's a link to that, and a mention for your builds. Thank you for entering. I'd like to also take this opportunity to mention someone who's not actually taking part in the group build, and that's Len Sarcevic. He's also Chancellor North Wales on YouTube. If you are tired of building war machines, want to build something a little lighter, he's starting a group build in November. I think it's the 1st of November, and will run for 5 months, based on Pure Flight. I think that's, there's a link below in my description to his Facebook page for it, and I think it's Pure Flight group build or something similar, and it's about aircraft that I built just for the joy of flying. So nothing military, nothing that does a job of work, such as a transport aircraft or a passenger aircraft. So things such as gliders and sports planes and things like that. So if you want to build something a little lighter, then maybe pop over there and have a look at what you could build in his group build from November onwards. So that's it for update 4. I'll put the slideshow as usual on the end of work that has been done since the last update over the last 2 weeks. The usual caveat here, if I've missed you off, then I'm very sorry. Let me know and I'll try and put that right. But to the best of my knowledge, what follows is a slideshow of work that I have seen done since the last update, update 3. So all there is left to say is thanks for watching, keep modelling and have fun. Bye.